Leeds United 3, Chelsea 0. Khalidou Koulibaly receives a red card. Benjamin Mendy howler. I mean, it was an amazing day for Leeds United, a crazy one for Chelsea. Welcome to Matrix Sports. My name is Matrix. You can check us out on YouTube, Matrix Sports, on Facebook, Matrix Sports, on TikTok and Instagram, Sharif Matrix. Let's get interactive. Now let's get into it. You could see that from the first minute, you could tell the intent of Leeds United. Press, press, press. Counter attack as fast as you can. Play quick touches, one-touch balls. Attack as fast as you can. And then Khalidou Koulibaly is lacking speed, or he doesn't have much speed. So they targeted his area because Reece James has speed. So you could tell the Leeds United's intent from the first minute. They started attacking Chelsea's left side. They started attacking till the 8th minute. Khalidou Koulibaly got a yellow card, and that was just the beginning of his day. I mean, and then we all know how it ended with a red card. That was just the beginning of his day. Cucurella and then the others and Raheem Sterling and co. Chelsea in general tried to match up with the speed. They tried to also get the ball. That was in the beginning of the game, the early stages of the game. They also tried to play the speed game, but it just wasn't working. They couldn't beat Leeds at their own game. They just couldn't. So as of the 10th minute, you could still tell Chelsea couldn't control the game. They were forcing two. You know, there wasn't a ball winner for Chelsea, like the natural ball winner, like N'Golo Kante for Chelsea in the middle. Gallagher was struggling. Jorginho was struggling. Basically, the entire team was struggling. And the Leeds were stringing a lot of one-touch passes together, stringing here and there. Then they switched to the wings, most especially down the left wing or down their right wing, attacking Khalidou Koulibaly and Cucurella. It was blistering from them. They attacked and attacked and attacked and run and run. The pressing game has not changed from last season. Leeds, the Leeds I watched today, the pressing game has not changed from last season. Last season they were playing a lot of pressing game. They were running a lot, and it is not changed. It has not changed. They were stringing together a lot of one-touch passes, just as I said, and then finally it paid off at the 31st minute with so much pressure that Thiago Silva had to pass the ball back to the goalkeeper. He also fumbled when they tried to dribble the defender, and boom, first goal. That is what happens when you press and press and press. That is what happens when pressure comes in, when loads and loads of pressure comes in. That is what happens. Now, fast forward, you see whenever Chelsea gets the ball, J5 was out, Gallagher was out. I mean, almost all of Chelsea's players were out, but for, I think, Loftus-Cheek, who was doing something reasonable at the right side of Chelsea, at the right wing back position. And whenever Sterling also gets the ball, he tries his bit, but that was it. That was it. They just lost control all over the game, and then they conceded a set piece, and then boom, it comes in, and then a goal again. It was crazy in the first half for Chelsea, and that was how it ended in the first half, with Leeds on top. Leeds playing majority of the ball, then attacking and attacking and attacking. Chelsea just couldn't find an antidote to it in the first half. Then came the second half, where Chelsea switched to a 4-back formation with Conor Gallagher and then Jorginho going out for Ziyech and Pulisic. Now this is what happened. Loftus-Cheek went to the DM position with Mount joined him in the middle. Then Ziyech played right behind the striker, which was Sterling. And then Pulisic and then Kai Havertz were flanking. That was the change. And then Cucurella went to left back. Reece James went to right back, and then K2, Koulibaly, and then Silva were at the center back. That was what happened in the second half. That was how Chelsea came out, but it still didn't work. Leeds kept on pressing and then playing their game, and it was still working perfectly for them. Chelsea couldn't find the antidote to it. Chelsea just couldn't find the antidote to Leeds' attack or Leeds' play. And then, to be very frank, or to be fair to Tuchel in a way, in the first half, Chelsea had a few chances that they could have scored to prevent that onslaught. Because when Leeds started playing that high pressing game, Chelsea were also playing very well when it started. Like the first 5 minutes or so, the first 10 minutes, it was a ding dong affair. It was an end-to-end game, right? But the Chelsea's players couldn't capitalize on any of the chances that they had, which goes on to tell you Chelsea need to beef up their attack. So let's continue with the game. Now after everything, it still didn't work. Then boom, Leeds scores again. This powered up Chelsea's frustration, and then that resulted in Kalidou Koulibaly's 83rd minute red card. And Tuchel, after the game, Tuchel spoke about it. Tuchel was like, "No, it's not acceptable. You're not supposed to do that. That is not good. That is not something he would say." But it's frustration that Koulibaly made come out, which is not good for a player of his caliber. This shouldn't be happening. If you ask me, you are down by 3-0. It's the 83rd, 84th minute. It's so difficult to come back. So at least you have to save yourself for subsequent games. You know very well how much the team needs you. You know, I mean, they are human, all right, but you know very well how much the team needs you. That's why you've played football for how many years now? You are an experienced centre back. This is what. But anyways, let's continue. So Aspilicueta came in to play at the centre back with Thiago Silva, but it still didn't work. The game ended. That was what happened during today's game. Leeds United 3, Chelsea 0. Chelsea just couldn't contain the pressure. It was a bad day in the office for Thomas Tuchel, and then Chelsea. Big ups to Leeds United. An amazing job these lads did. It's been Matrix Sports. My name is Matrix. Check us out on our social media handles. Let's get chatty. Check me out on TikTok, Sharif Matrix. Check me out on YouTube, Matrix Sports, Facebook, Matrix Sports, Instagram, Sharif Matrix. Let's get it. So whatever you think about this particular post-match preview, just let me know in the comment section. Comment, subscribe, share. Let's get it. Matrix Sports. Wimble.